Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Live Dive. I hope your week has gotten off to a great start, and I'm excited to be with you here again today. Before we talk about defending the gospel, which is our theme for tonight, I have a couple of big announcements for you, something I've been pushing for the last week or two, and I'm going to continue to push it throughout this year. One is that The Bridge, our group, The Bridge, has a mission trip. We will be going with Brett and Angie to the island of St. Croix. It's a beautiful island, but it's been hit hard by hurricanes, and there's also a lot of single mothers on the island that really need ministering to that we can help. So we still don't have the exact date for that just yet, but I know there's some that are already wanting to go, and so this is going to be our mission trip to go on. I know the youth group, high schoolers have their mission trip, but this is for us, college and young career in The Bridge. This is our mission trip to go on, and so I would love for you guys to come on to it, come on board, keep in touch. We'll talk with Angie and Brett. They'll keep us abreast with what's going on, what the dates are, how much it will be, and also fundraisers because, obviously these trips can be expensive, but we will keep the cost down as much as possible, and the fundraisers will really help us out a lot with that. Also, something I really was excited to push for the last week, and finally I was able to announce it fully on Facebook, really on all social media platforms in the last day or two, and it is Passion. Passion 2019, which will be next January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It'll be in Atlanta. It's in a couple other locations, but Atlanta is where we'll go. This is an awesome opportunity because this event is strictly for you, 18 to 25-year-olds, people that are just starting off their careers or those that are in college. It is over 50,000 students attended this past year's event. It is an incredible, life-changing, reviving time for our age group, and so this is for you guys. So just as the youth group has Winter Extreme right around New Year's, this is for college. This is for us guys, The Bridge. This is for you guys, Passion 19. It is an awesome event. Hotels will be paid for and everything. All you need to worry about is the ticket for the event and for food. Tickets are $139 right now. They'll go up in the summer, so we need to hop on this. But we will also have fundraisers for that as well to whittle down the costs. So be sure to stay tuned for that and other possible events, especially a community outreach event that I am working on at the moment. Stay tuned to all of our social media platforms for that. Now let's actually dive into what we want to talk about today. We know that every Thursday we go over marriage and family, but every Tuesday during this time we're going to be addressing our Engage series that we're doing on Wednesday evenings. And so tomorrow night we're going to be asking a very important question that's simply this: how do I defend the gospel? How do I defend the gospel? In order, though, to understand how to defend the gospel, really what we need to do is we need to learn and understand the importance of why we should be defending the gospel. You've heard this verse a million times, but it's in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15. Peter tells us that we should be ready to always give an answer to anyone who ask of us. See, he said, be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. So we see right away that even Peter is talking about the importance of apologetics or being able to defend your faith. But why? Why are we supposed to defend our faith? To go a little bit deeper than that. Well, the first thing that I thought of when I was asking that question myself is actually a verse written by Paul that doesn't come across necessarily about apologetics right away, but it's my life verse, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, which says this: I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Now, kept the faith there is a very important phrase. Kept there means to attend to carefully or to take care of. So what Paul is saying here is that he is basically a steward of the gospel, a steward of the gospel. Now, what is a steward? A steward is somebody who is to take care of something, as is what we saw in the definition there, but specifically to take care of something that isn't theirs. Whether it's an estate, a house, or maybe it's possessions, a steward is to take care of something that isn't theirs. And so today, Paul is saying that we are called to be stewards of something that doesn't belong to us either, and that is the gospel of Jesus Christ. It is an incredibly precious, important thing to God, and He wants us to take care of it, to be stewards of it. And part of that is to defend it from attacks, from people who are trying to attack the gospel. So today, the reason why we need to defend the gospel is because we are stewards of it. We have been tasked to take care of it. Now, be sure to come on out tomorrow night on our Wednesday night class at 7 p.m. at the First Free Will Baptist Church of Tampa. We will continue talking about defending the gospel. Now that we understand why we should defend it, because we are stewards of it, tomorrow we're going to talk about how to defend it. But until then, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a good night, and God bless.